Could keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl as a need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still.
Video. So with this video, I am so excited to film. I feel like I haven't done a prep video in so long, and these type of videos are so requested. Today I am prepping for you guys 3 recipes that I have literally been living off the past few weeks, and my snacks in between. So I'm not getting too fancy because I want it to be real and a raw day of eating, but I want to show you guys how I cook it, how I prep it, and what I do. The reason why I love these recipes is because they are so simple, so nourishing, and they're really easy to digest. As you guys know, right now my main focus is healing my gut and finding what works for my body. So you'll find a lot of these meals are raw, paleo and vegan. And with these recipes, you can easily substitute any ingredients or add anything that you want, like tempeh, tofu, beans, falafels, fod meats, whatever you like. Anywho, let's get cooking. Well, preparing or making. You know what I mean. Okay guys, so first up we have breakfast. So for breakfast, I've recently been obsessing over chia pudding. And I've actually liked it prior towards adding my secret ingredient. So I'm someone who has a massive sweet tooth. So if I was just having chia pudding just with milk on its own, I'd hate it. But my main ingredients for this completely changed the entire taste. So as you can tell, this specific chia pudding, it doesn't look like your normal chia pudding. So what I've added in this one is blue spirulina. It doesn't change the taste too much, but it definitely changes the look of it. And I'm someone who loves to eat pretty food. So if you're all about that Instagram worthy breakfasts, I highly recommend adding something like spirulina or matcha powder, or even this beetroot latte powder that I have here. So I'm gonna actually add this within the next chia pudding that I'm about to show you. Can we all take a moment? What are these? What is this? Your girl measuring. Yeah, I know. Progress. We're stepping up in the world. So here I have 1 tablespoon of chia, another tablespoon of chia, and then you have double the amount of almond milk. So I'm gonna add 4 tablespoons of almond milk. So with this, I usually do eyeball it, and I usually put more milk in it than this, so I would actually add half a cup. That way you're allowing the chia seeds to soak up more almond milk so they can absorb it, and then it become more thicker, and it just becomes more of a thicker chia pudding, I guess. So right now we have just half a cup of almond milk and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Okay, now we're moving on to the flavoursome part. This is where we turn the chia pudding into a chia extra pudding. Yeah. Right here we have, this is Nutri-Organics hemp protein. So this is actually salted cocoa and maca flavored. So yeah, this is pretty extra. So I'm gonna add roughly a scoop, so 2 tablespoons of this. This protein is literally a game changer. It is, that is so awkward, wrong lid. Yeah, it is literally a game changer. The link to their website has been in the description below. I do have a discount code if anyone does want to use it. So at the checkout, just use C15 for 15% off any purchase. Next, we're moving on to the beetroot latte powder. So I literally got this at Woolies. So if you're from America, you don't have Woolies, I forget what you have, but I don't know, just have a look around, you know, you'll find it. 1/4 of, no, I don't like that one. Half of a teaspoon we're going to add. I feel like that'll change the color enough. Alright, beautiful. We're gonna mix that through. And you kind of, like I said before, you just need to eyeball it. If you feel as though it does need more almond milk or water or anything, don't be afraid, be generous. The more liquid that you're gonna put in, the more the chia seeds can absorb. So the bigger your chia pea pudding gonna be. Chia pea pudding, wow. Chia seed pudding. Beautiful. Now we are going to the tiniest drop of vanilla extract. So like a drop. There we go. Beautiful. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do with that is we can either leave it to the side or we can pop it in the fridge, and we're just gonna let that sit so the chia seeds can absorb the milk and then turn into the pudding consistency. So after your chia seeds have set, it should be nice and thick like this, hence the pudding. So it should be a nice, thick pudding consistency. So now you can literally add whatever you want, but my favorite at the moment has been just Koyo coconut yogurt, peanut butter, and fruit. So simple, but it's seriously so nice. And with fruit, my stomach can only tolerate banana and like berries, so strawberries and blueberries and raspberries. So they're the ones that I'll usually add, but you can add whatever you want. Personally, banana goes well with everything, especially for breakfast, but whatever floats your boat, people. Whatever floats your boat. That was roughly around 1 tablespoon of coconut yogurt. I would add a lot more, but I had none left. And now I'm just gonna add 1 to 2 tablespoons of almond butter. It's so embarrassing, like when I'm preparing food and filming it, my fingers are like actual TRX. So because I'm just that little bit extra, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice the banana and then pop it on the side so it looks so cute. Doesn't this look fantastic? And shaboom! Breakfast done. Okay, next we have our mid-morning snack. So I'm really specific with what I have in the morning time. So I never ever have savory before 10 a.m. It's not really a thing for me. I don't know if anyone else is like that. So my mid-morning snack does have to be sweet as well. If I have anything savory before 10 a.m, my whole day's out of whack. So the snacks I have been loving lately are usually my homemade protein balls or simply fruit dipped in nut butter. Super easy, super convenient, and super nutritious. So pro tip with your fruit, with your veggies, when you do get in the kitchen to prep everything, always have chopped up veggies and fruit in the fridge. It just makes it so much easier and convenient to get. Because trust me, if it's just chopped up right in front of you, you're so much more likely to choose that over something that isn't as good for your body. So with my protein balls, I have already popped up a recipe on my channel how I make them. And I've even popped up a blog post, I think. So my website is in the description below. And then there's like recipes and ingredients to these protein balls. They are amazing. I'm not gonna like show you how to make protein balls. It's super simple. You just literally put all the ingredients into a blender. So yeah, these are my favorite. They're peanut butter flavored. You know me, anything peanut butter flavor, you got me hooked. And with this, I've just chopped up some apple and then I'm gonna put some nut butter in here. So lately I have been loving this cashew nut butter. Smooth. I actually literally spoke about it in my last vlog. That's how much I've been loving it. So I either have this or this almond Brazilian cashew nut butter. So obviously I'm getting a little bit fancy here with my nut butters. But the nut butter of choice today, we have the cashew nut butter. So I did actually get these from my protein, and here I am chucking out all my discount codes. I am the bee's knees. If you do want to purchase one of these, and make sure you do use my discount code, so it's just Christy10. Use that at the checkout to get 10% off. So we just have 1 big tablespoon of peanut butter, and then we're gonna pop it in the jar, and shaboom laka. There's snack 1, done. So with my snacks, I usually have a beverage. So I either have coconut water or just an almond milk coffee. It's literally just depending on how I feel and the weather. All right, next we have lunch. Can we just take a moment? How cute's me lunchbox? It did cost me $40, $39.99 to be exact. But it's cute, it's handy. You know, you just need one, all right? It's fine. I think of it as an investment. So these are my raw pad thai. So I have recently just been obsessing over these. It's so simple and it's so easy to digest because it literally is raw, apart from the cook edamame beans. All right, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's close to edamame or edamame. I don't know, it's close. So with this satay sauce, it is so easy. You don't need to cook it, so it is actually going to be raw. It's in my ebook, but because I love you guys, I'm gonna show you the recipe right here, right now.
To keep my hands on myself, think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf.
So So what I'll do is just I'll pop these in the fridge, making sure they're sealed, and then just to grab on the go, so I can easily, when I'm about to eat it, I can just pour it on. I don't really like to prep my like salads and all of that with dressing because it just makes it really soggy. So having something like this is so handy, and it just keeps your salads nice and fresh. When it comes to my afternoon snacks, as you guys have noticed, I eat frequently throughout the day. So in between lunch and dinner, I usually have 2 snacks. So we have 2 options here. Option 1, the pretty cliche carrots and hummus. Name a better duo. Seriously though guys, it is such a good combo. It is so easy and it is actually quite filling. So then these jars, I just have peeled, washed, chopped up carrots. So with all my carrots, even my apples, they're all washed and chopped in containers in my fridge. Like I said before, it's just easy access and it just makes it so much more convenient. So these are my washed and chopped carrots, and then I'm just gonna add 2 tablespoons of hummus on top. So there'll be roughly 1 to 2 large carrots in these jars. If you guys wondering where I got these jars from, they're just mason jars. So I think that you can get them online, but I actually got them in my local Big W. Big W is like the only shop that I can find that actually stocks it. So option 1 for my afternoon snack, done. And then usually I'll just have either a protein bar or some Carmen bars. So I really love these Carmen bars purely because they are actually, well usually, FODMAP friendly. So that means if you do have irritable bowel syndrome or if you have any bowel issues, they should be fine. Last but definitely not least, this has been my current absolute fave. So this is my chickpea Caesar salad. Yes, it doesn't have your croutons and your dairy creamy dressing. It doesn't have your bacon. You know, it has nothing that a Caesar salad has, but it reminds me of a Caesar salad. I make sure I have crispy kale or lettuce, chopped finely, and then I have the nice tahini creamy dressing. So I'll show you how I make that. So within these jars, I just have chopped up washed kale. Then I have half a can of chickpeas in each. So with these chickpeas, I wash them really well. Then I split the can in each. So there's roughly around 55 grams in each tin. So with the dressing, you will need a blender, which I'm gonna get right now. Okay, so for this dressing, we are going to need 2 tablespoons of tahini. So basically I'm just doubling what I do for 1 serving, just so we can mix it into 2 containers for each salad. So this is the tahini that I use. This is actually from the Soul's bulk food. It's just whole tahini. So good, and it's perfect for dressings because it's actually quite like watery. It's not as thick as some tahinis can be. So this is washed cauliflower. I am roughly adding 1 cup. So to be exact, that is 100 grams. So this is mustard. I love adding this in my tahini sauces. So that's roughly half a tablespoon of mustard. Next, nutritional yeast. So I personally feel as though this is what gives it the cheesy flavor. A lot of people don't like nutritional yeast, which I don't know why, because it reminds me of cheese and everyone loves cheese, I don't know. Anyway, so I got this one. This is in bulk. So this is from NutriOrganics as well. 3 heaping tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, and now a big squeeze of lemon. Beautiful, so I'm just going to blend this up. And simple, so that is the last meal done. And like I said before, you can literally add whatever you want to this. If you do want to make croutons, how I usually make them is I just get like bread, so you can get any wholemeal paleo bread, and you toast that until it's nice and crispy, and then you can just like chop that into little squares, pop them in there, and then boom, you got yourself some croutons. And voila, 2 days worth of food, minus my coffee and my dessert. So I always have dessert, and it really just ranges from whatever I feel like, whether it's like a slice of caramel chocolate, a bowl of yogurt, protein ice cream. Really, it doesn't matter, whatever I feel like. The reason why I like to prep my day food is because I am usually busy out working, and if it's all prepped, I don't need to even think about food. I just eat when I'm hungry, and it's just so much easier that way. Anyway guys, I hope you did like this video. If you do want more videos like this, make sure you do give this one a thumbs up, and you let me know in the comments below, because it really helps me. If you aren't already, make sure you are following my socials and you're subscribed to my channel. Like I've said before, help me reach this year's goal. I want to get to 100k. Anywho, I will see you in my next video. Bye! Shake, shake, shake! Shake, shake, shake! Shake your booty! Shake your booty!